Okie dokie. So I had quite a bit of confusion difficulty on this 2007 Lexus RX350 rear hub. Got my new Koyo. Definitely don't buy any other brand. Buy the OEM, Koyo original equipment manufacturer. I put one bolt back in here, but basically what happened was, let me unthread this. I hope it doesn't fall. Oh, thank you. Helping hands. So, when you're taking this apart, you might have to take one shoe off. Not quite yet. This thing popped off when I put my screwdriver through the little hole with the cap, which is right that one. When you thread these on, make sure you use metric bolts to push off from this plate. Don't use SE bolts, because there's an SE bolt that's very similar to this, but you might screw up those threads. And do them evenly, lubricate them. This right here, you have to pop off to get the other part, and it basically just pushes in and twists. And this is what the part looks like. That's the little lever right there that holds in the hole, which would be that hole right there. And then put the spring on there, and then this has to twist to hold on that. This is a Minnesota car here with 250,000 miles. And so when I took this off, the problem I was having was, let me go wide here, couldn't get it separated. And so there was a strong ring of rust around here. And so I just cleaned that up with a screwdriver, basically, and then lubed it up. And then I put it back on here, and I screwed just one bolt on, semi-tight, and pounded it with a screwdriver between that plate and the back plate. And as you can tell, they're not quite the same, but they certainly do look similar. So this comes through this plate right here. I'm not really sure what I have to do for maintenance for this, but I'm certainly going to grab a brush wheel and a drill and get a lot of this rust off and spray it with some of that rust converting primer, and then maybe some of the parts use rubberize on top of it. I'm basically going to be doing that to a lot of the underbody for this vehicle before the winter hits right now. I don't think I'm even going to worry about that. Maybe I'll use some of that JB Weld or steel epoxy or something. Hope it's easier for you. Oh, and this definitely needs to be cleaned up. But I believe this is only used for the parking brake.